chili. My sister and I have decided to make some videos, and we're going to show you some recipes that we grew up eating and now have learned to cook, and they're simple, they're easy, they're cheap, and we're going to put it together for you and walk you through it, and we'll get started. The first thing today we're making Grandma's Hot Chow-Chow, and by hot we mean really hot. So, but if you don't like really hot peppers, you can just use a milder pepper if you like. We're going to start with green tomatoes. You need 2 green tomatoes, a large yellow onion or a sweet onion, whichever you prefer. We use the yellow onion. We've got a head of cabbage that we've already got quartered. Well, let's see, what's our next ingredient? A cup of vinegar and a cup of water. This already mixed. And the spices are salt, let's see, turmeric, a half a teaspoon of turmeric, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 1 teaspoon of mustard seed, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice, and 1/8 of a cup of sugar. Okay, we've already got this quartered, and if you want to rough chop it yourself, that's fine, but I like to use the food processor. So we're going to get this cabbage chopped up, and we'll bring it right over here. Take it apart a little bit. And I didn't mention before, my sister, Lisa Rogers, this is all her setup here. And she's actually behind the camera right now, making sure that Sister Cheryl does not mess up her chow-chow.
Hello.
Okay. Okay, we got that done. We're going to cut the very ends. And put those in there. And there's a lot to be said for a good knife, but Grandma always said that the best tool a woman has in the kitchen is at the end of your arms. So she always mixed and stuff like that with her hands. She was such a great cook, and that's where we learned a lot of things, and actually, you know, inspiration for this. Okay, we got our chilies here. Now, my sister calls these Cowhorns, but I call them cowbells because you always need more cowbell. And I'll show you what I mean. More cowbell. So you set this on the dinner table, and you know, we always have a relish tray with fresh tomatoes, onions, peppers, radishes, good things from the garden, and lots of different types of hot peppers, jalapenos, serranos, poblanos, you name it, and these. And if you want a hotter pepper, all you have to do, more cowbell. That's all you have to do. Okay, we got these chopped up, thrown in here. Get our onion cut. And we're going to put all of this into the food processor and get it chopped up, and then it'll go in with our head of cabbage. Just Put it all in there together if you want to. Watch those peppers. Sometimes they bite. Whoops. And then we'll get it all blended together. Okay, we got everything chopped up, and we're going to put it in with our cabbage. And I don't know about you guys, but it just really bugs me when I watch food shows and they leave that much in the thing and then just get all that good stuff out. That's what it's for. This is a lot of your flavorings. Okay. Alright. And then like Grandma said, we're going to mix this up with our hands. Okay, let me wash up real quick and we'll get to our spices. I had to take my glasses off. My eyes were watering. Okay, we're going to add our salt. Like I said, 1½ teaspoons of salt. ½ teaspoon of turmeric. Get all that in there. Our mustard seed, 1 teaspoon mustard seed. Allspice, 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. And then our sugar, 1/8 cup of sugar. Okay, and this is our vinegar water mix. A cup each. Get that in there. And we're going to stir this up. Now, I was stirring it with my hands, but the cowbells got to me. Got my fingers burning. So now I'm going to use a spoon. Okay, this is looking great. That's just what we want. Alright, we're on our way to Chow-Chow heaven. Okay, we're going to have a big stock pot. Put all of our cabbage, wonderful onion, cowbells in here. Okay. Fingers are still burning. Okay, then we're going to put this on the stove on medium until it comes to a simmering boil. Okay, we got it on the stove eye on medium. We're going to let it sit, covered or uncovered, Lisa?
Uncovered.
Uncovered until you come to like a simmering boil, and then once we get to that point, we'll start getting our jars ready. Once your jars are in the water and you've got them cooking, let the water come to a boil, and once it does, you know that your jars are sterilized. So Lisa's taking the jars out. She's holding them with a towel And she's stuffing them. It smells wonderful. And the recipe that we made makes, what, 2 quarts? That's for 2 quarts. Once you get your jar filled, make sure that the mouth of the jar is completely clean and dry on the outside. Lisa took some of the water out of the pot, and then she's going to put her Chow-Chow jar back in there.
Guess what? I got a fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.